Well, here we have the charming Peregra. She's a 50-foot cruiser stern narrowboat built in 1995 by R&D Fabrications, and she was fitted out by Brough boats. She was surveyed in January 2018, which is available for viewing in the office. She was blacked in October 2022, and the engine was last serviced at the beginning of this year, 2024. The paintwork is in really good condition. You'll get to look at that as we walk alongside the boat. You've got a pram hood there with all of the sides which are currently detached, but they are on board. 600 watts of solar on the roof with a solar charge controller inside. The boat does also have a landline hookup and a galvanic isolator installed. Just have another quick look down the side there. It's a nice sunny day actually, so you get to see the paintwork in all its glory. Well deck here. The well deck is 3'10". At the moment it does have quite a lot of stuff in it. There aren't lockers here, but as you can see it's still being used for storage. Life ring and anchor there on the glazed forward cratchboard. Forward doors, glazed forward doors and glazed bulkhead before we step into the saloon. The saloon is 13'8". Head height on board is 6'1". She's fitted out in ash faced ply with ash trim and it's wallpapered in here. A couple of storage cupboards at the front. You've got your water pump in there, 12-volt cello TV and another storage cupboard. The front step actually does fold down, so you can get access to the storage in there as well. Got a Morso Squirrel solid fuel stove there. That does have a back boiler which connects to these radiators. Sofa bed, and there was a comfortable armchair and a little side table. Say a comfortable armchair, it's a little rocker chair really. Before we go into the galley. Galley is 8'5". Got shelves on one side and the workspace on the other. It's a laminate worktop, Vinette oven and grill and 4-burner gas hob. Shelf and cupboard in the corner. There's quite a lot of storage on this boat. Useful if you want to live aboard really. Sometimes we do get slated for opening all of the cupboards, but if you are looking to live aboard, it is really important to know how much storage you actually have. A couple of drawers here beneath the sink. That is the Morco instant gas water heater. That's not the only form of hot water, but I'll explain that later. More cupboards, and next to that we've got a 12-volt Shoreline fridge with a separate freezer compartment. That's quite handy. On the other side, underneath the shelves, we've got a Leisure-Wise twin tub. I don't know if that could be stored elsewhere, but at the moment it's here in the galley next to the side hatch with the mountable fly screen. And then into the bathroom. Bathroom is 5'11". There we have a Thetford cassette loo. There's 3 cassettes on board with some shelves. Little medicine cabinet above the ceramic sink and another cupboard beneath that. There we are. A little vanity unit there. And on the opposite side we've got the shower. It's sort of rectangular, but it's so square that we've just called it square, to be honest. Curtain across, and then there's shelves next to that. Before we go into the bedroom is 7'6". The bed is 6'2" by 3'10", but it can extend out to 4'8" wide. Got storage underneath. As I did mention, there is an awful lot of storage space on this boat. They've put it in every usable area. Cupboard above the head end, and then access from across the foot end is the wardrobe. Got your electronics in here. That is a Mastervolt 2.5 kilowatt inverter charger in there. Could do with a little tidy up there with the wires, but you get the idea. Stern steps have storage space in as well. I mentioned the navigation equipment. There it all is. Tiller's even in there. Doesn't look big enough to store the tiller. It confused us when we first were looking for it, but it is big enough. And out onto the stern deck. Stern deck is 7'6". You've got lockers either side. They're the demountable parts for the pram hood that I mentioned, another locker on the other side, and there's the view from the helm. Quite like the side entrance on the back of the boat. It means you can have a full-size bed in there without needing to think about where the door needs to go. Engine in here is a Beta 38 that was installed new in 2015, and the PRM 150 gearbox was also new in 2015. As I mentioned, it was serviced at the beginning of the year. And back in we go. The integral bladder lined water tank is 570 litres. You get hot water by the Morco instant gas boiler, which I already showed you, but you can also get it from the engine, an Eberspacher and the immersion. The radiators are heated by the Morso Squirrel back boiler, but as I've just mentioned, there is also an Eberspacher. So there's lots of different ways to get your hot water and your heating going on this boat, which is really good if you are a liveaboard, because if one breaks, you've still got other options. There are 3 110 amp hour domestics with a separate starter, and the 150 litre integral fuel tank is on the back of the boat. So there we have it. That is Peregra. For further photos, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, visit our website at rugbyboats.co.uk.